He saw me. Dang it. So I don't know if the camera caught it. I came in here to take a picture of him and the big guy. The big guy just finished molting yesterday, and all the aphids are out and walking around these two pots. This one and the one to the right. Now, yesterday there was no aphids to be seen anywhere, and now they're walking around. Anyway, this guy just jabbed both of his things. Like, remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots? There he goes. There's nothing even there. He keeps doing it. Sometimes he gets something stuck on his claws. You know, his front claws. I don't know what they call them on Mantis. I can't remember. Trying to balance. Hold on one second. He sometimes he gets one on. Like, hold on. I'm in a bad position here. Let me see. Ugh. All right. So, oh, he looked at me. He's so funny, this guy. Don't go away. Don't run away. All right. So, because they're so used to me picking them up, because when they jump or fall to the floor, I got to pick them up so they don't get lost or crushed. Come on, dude. That might be a little bit better. So anyway, the other guy I'm going to show you in a minute. He's really big now. He's double the size of this guy, which is amazing how they do that. So I put this guy on the rim before, and he starts to walk, and then all the aphids start to run around. They're on the other side right now, so you probably can't see them. But then all of a sudden you can see his head move, and his head moves again and again, and he sees them, and he like freaks out. And sometimes he grabs them, he looks at them, and then he like flicks it off, and they go flying, and he goes up into the tree like, no, I don't want nothing of that. And other times he eats them like they're candy, like he'll eat like 2 or 3, and then there he sees another one. There he goes. See, he can't get it. He keeps trying to get it. It's so tiny. I don't know if you can see it. There. He repositioned and he missed it again. My God. Oh, and he dropped it. You see? He dropped it. Let's see if I can get this on here. Man, they're supposed to be precision predators. I don't know why this thing is not zooming in on these guys. Like focusing. All right, hold on one more second here. Okay, so this guy over here. Ah, dang it. I didn't want to disturb him. He got done molting yesterday. I wanted to show you how big he was compared to the other guy, but he's moving and the camera's not focusing. Must be because of their size. Because like if I do food, it will focus eventually on a can of food or something. But all right, so he's like double the size, but you can't really see him. Maybe you can. Dang it, I didn't want to disturb him. He might be tired or something from molting, I don't know. Now, yesterday he was the size of the other one. He literally grew another half size. And it's weird because before he molts, there you go. You see how big he is now? And I mean, I say big, he's only 2 months old, but he's probably 1.5 inches now. What does he see? He sees something now? They're so cool when they're babies. When they're adults, they move really... Look, he freaked out. When they're babies and they see something move, they're like, they get so excited or so freaked out and they start moving. I don't know what he's grabbing. Maybe he sees something on the branch that I can't see at this angle. Man, down below there's a ton of them. If he would have just stayed there. Of aphids, they're annoying. Well, when I brought him over earlier, he was on my finger. And I brought him down here. And I tried to get him to go onto the thing. As you can see, the aphid is in the middle of the screen if it will focus. And there's a couple of them moving. So he was on my fingertip, but he wouldn't. This guy on my left is still trying to grab one, and he keeps missing. My goodness. I wonder why you're so small. So he was on my finger again, and he only had one leg on the pot, and he saw one of them moving. So why does my camera pick up on this? Just look at blurs moving around the screen and you'll see him. So he grabbed one while he was on my finger and he ate it again while he was on my finger. This guy's freaking out. He just keeps on pumping his fists like Rock'em Sock'em Robots over here. I think the thing is either dead or it's just stuck to the pot. Oh, now it focuses on that, right? There's a whole bunch of them there. I wish they would eat like 5, 10 a piece each of them. I didn't buy these mantises or anything, egg sacs. I had them from outside. I rescued them. Alright, anyway, I want to get some good pictures of this. So, really briefly, I'll show you their mom. Or one of their moms. Man, look how big that guy is. The other guy's about 3/4 of an inch. I guess this guy's about, let me back the camera off so I can see. He's about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. He's pretty much double the size of the other guy. They're so freaking cool. Now he's about that size. He backs his body up and he raises up and he clicks at me. But then he'll get on my fingers and I get him to safety or something. Because they blend in with the rug. Let me show you their moms. So last summer, well, I don't have the one that laid the egg sac, and I watched and filmed it laying the egg sac. I never seen one lay an egg sac, even though I know what their egg sacs look like. It was so cool. I have a video on, I think, my garden page, so you can see it on YouTube. And then these guys were trying to lay eggs. I think one of them I know did. I think it was this one. Then I think I got the other one to lay eggs as well, but one of them didn't and died. This one here, this brown one, was feisty. What happened was in October, when they were trying to lay eggs, which I thought they did at like September, where it was still kind of warm, and I'm far North California, so it gets really cold sometimes. Like once the sun goes down, it will drop to like 50. Sometimes it could be 45, and it could be like 90 in the daytime. So this guy here, man, it was like standing up, like clicking at me, even when it was like dying. So I brought him upstairs from the cold, and I put him in my dry aquarium fish tank because I was cleaning at the time. And I brought them back to life one at a time because it was like every few days I find one. And then they laid their eggs. 2 of them, one died. The one didn't make it, but the other 2 laid their eggs and then died. And I brought them upstairs because I couldn't. It was so hard to watch. They don't even die fast. They die some like few days to a week it takes them to die. It's pretty sad. There's some cool beetles that I found. They're like these metallic. It's not really focusing, but they're like these really cool metallic beetles. Every spring, I find them when I'm gardening, and they're always laying on the ground dying. Like they fall to the ground from somewhere. I've still never found out where they come from. Either like fall from the tree or flying around. I've never seen them. Only April to the 1st of May, like first week of May, they'll be around. And then, let me see if I can show you their heads. They're really cool. Looks like something out of a Japanese Godzilla movie. My camera's great, isn't it? The background is perfectly zoomed in, and this guy's not. And then on their backs, they're like that. Forget it. The camera's like ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, never mind. Look at the background, how perfect it is. And then it's like, yeah, can you see those blurry mantises? What was I going to say? So anyway, those beetles, I've never seen them alive, flying, crawling, or anything. I'll always be gardening, I'll hear something clicking or something, and then I'll look over, and they'll be struggling, and in a few minutes it's dead. And just every year, I've never seen them alive. Well, that might be pretty decent until I go up and move it to the one in the back. You can see there. They've been there. The two of them been there for a year. The other one is just a couple months old, and they're still in good shape. The mantises look pretty good too, don't they? Alright, I'm gonna take some pictures of this guy. I think this came in pretty decent. I think you can kind of make them out sometimes. They are so cool. I can't wait till it gets bigger. Let me see. It's July 5th, right? 5th today. And they hatched on May 3rd. The other sac hasn't hatched, and I don't know if it's gonna. But these guys hatched on 2 months ago, and there was about 100 of them, and I have no idea where the rest of them are. I have no dead ones anywhere. I was careful everywhere I went. I don't know if they snuck out of my door, my sliding glass door where they were at. These 2 are in a different room. But I had 3 or 4 in here, and these are the only 2 I could find. Matter of fact, the one I found last week, all of a sudden he showed up on my floor, in the middle of the floor, like towards the other side of the room. So they could be still around, but yet I have never seen them, and I check everywhere. So anyway, that's pretty cool. One day I'll actually get this thing to focus when they're eating, or when they're flicking around the aphids. All right, bye.